Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I had some exciting news. I got asked to be interviewed for a podcast called Drone to 1K. I wanted to take you through my shop and some of the budget things I did to my shop to improve quality during the podcast interview. But before I do that, I gotta plow some snow. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm back in my shop after doing about 3 hours of snow blowing, and I'm ready to talk to you about what I did to my shop to make it a little more podcast friendly. I got asked to be on this Drone to 1K podcast, and I thought, oh boy, I do not have any equipment to be on a podcast. I don't have a microphone. I definitely don't have a studio for great sound, and I thought in order to portray my business the way I'd like to portray it, I wanted to have good audio. So I did some research online, watched some YouTube videos, and a lot of people were saying the best microphone for YouTubers was the Blue Yeti microphone. They have a new one that just came out called the Blue Yeti X, and I purchased it online. Was ready to go pick it up at Best Buy, and then I found out that the software for the Blue Yeti X, which is something that makes it stand out from the rest of the crowd, doesn't work on a Mac. And I was very surprised about that, because I figured a lot of content creators use Macs in their videos. So I ended up not getting a microphone, but doing some things in my studio to make it a little more sound friendly. As you can hear, the furnace just kicked in. During the podcast, I made sure to have my furnace turned off so I wouldn't have any background noise going on during the podcast. So the first thing I did was I went to Menards. I bought some moving blankets, and I'm using them as kind of sound dampeners. The room I'm in right now, my shop, is open on this side and open back here, and I kind of closed it off with moving blankets. They were only $8 a piece, and I thought that was a good way to kind of kind of break up the noise from echoing off the empty spaces, or echoing off into empty spaces. Then I got some just cheap sound foam from Amazon. A lot of YouTubers say if you're buying this stuff off of Amazon that it should be at least 2 inches thick. The thicker the better. Obviously the thicker it is, the more sound it will absorb. I used my clamps that I'd had to hold up my blankets, the sound blankets, up on my ceiling. I have an exposed ceiling, so it was easy to clamp the blankets onto the bottom of the floor. And it seems like it really did a great job at dampening the sound. The sound panels seem to dampen the sound, and also I put a rug under my chair so the sound wasn't reverberating back off the tile. Some of the other things I did was move my lighting setup, and I'll put a clip in here to show you what I would have looked like during the podcast. Obviously a podcast is just audio, so it doesn't really matter to have video, but the interview I had was a video call, so I wanted, if the video was used, I wanted to make sure my set looked professional. Thank you guys for watching. Please tell me what you guys do if you have interviews for podcasts. I appreciate all the feedback I get. I've been getting a lot of feedback on my channel, a lot of it good, some bad. I appreciate everyone's thoughts. And on a side note, I'll have more information in the future on when the podcast is going to be live. Like I said, it's produced by Drone Launch Academy. It's called Drone to 1K. It's kind of just interviewing people on how they built their drone business, what hurdles they faced, and mine will be live sometime in March. season 2, episode 7. From what I've heard, more stuff will be coming out on that. I'll let you guys know in the future when that's live. I'll probably just share a link to the actual podcast or something, but I appreciate it if you guys want to check that out.